Okay, well, hello YouTube, again, Natasha here. Today, I have food. There we go. Is it showing? Oh, there we go. I have ramen, because I'm simple. I'm simpleton, by the way. But today, I asked a few people, to be fair, yesterday and today, I asked a few people, that I knew, both on Facebook, a few friends that I just texted, here and there, and I asked them to say, I found a picture on just Google. I just found a picture on Google that, kind of had a list of questions, I think up to 56, I believe, 1 through 56, that number of 56 questions, about, just kind of answering questions like, what's your favorite color, or what's your most embarrassing moment, stuff like that, and so I asked him to, send me the number of which question they wanted me to answer on this video. So I got that tiny little list here. It's not a tiny list, but it's just a couple of questions. Cute little book here. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Can you see that? Because it looks... Okay, there we go. Yeah, just little writing, compositions, and it has name / I don't even know what that says. But it might mean name in another language, but I don't know. And then there's school, and then there's grade. And then, of course, they have that / and then the other word. It might mean the same thing, might not. I don't know. I don't know very much. But I'm just going to be answering questions and eating my dinner, because it's like, what? 6:23 p.m. That was my ramen before it was slowly going down, but anyway, you don't care about that. Okay. So, I did not label these in order, if someone asked me question number 3 and then the next person asked me, question number 5, I didn't number them in chronological order. I just kind of wrote them down by what I saw them as, or I guess who I asked first. So this question, or number 5 says, a description of my self-esteem. Oh boy. I don't know if it means a short description, but I guess I'll try. So my description, a description of my self-esteem, I would probably say, I don't know, it's up and down at times. I'll be super into myself. I'm just I can do this, I can do anything, I'm the greatest person alive, or at least I try to be the best person alive. I don't really know. But I could be on top of the world, I guess, and then not even 5 seconds later, I could be I hate myself, I wanna die. That type of thing. Yes, I'm like that. I'm not really bipolar, and I don't want to say anything bad about people with bipolar, because it's not always like that. They have their own description of it. I don't have bipolar myself, so I don't want to this is just my self-esteem, how I could be oh, I feel great about myself, I look beautiful, I look pretty, oh my god. And then other times I could be I hate myself, and I look disgusting no matter what I wear. So, I don't know. My self-esteem is like that. If that was a description, nonetheless. Number 7 says, favorite book. Right now I haven't finished really, I haven't finished any books, really. But I am reading this one. It's by, can you see that? Ellen DeGeneres. She's a great person, and the book is called The Funny Thing Is, like literally that's what it's called. The Funny Thing Is ... It's the greatest. I actually really like the book. I'm really far in it. Ellie is not too far, but she's also reading it, and she thinks it's pretty good too. But I really like it personally, like, because it's just so relatable. And if you can find it, if you can go find that book, please go find it and read it and tell me what you think, because it is, oh boy, it's a good book. Anyway, let me just take a bite real quick so I'm not, like, ignoring my food. Maybe 2 bites. Is this pleasing to you? I know some people make, excuse me, make these videos on YouTube where, you know, they just eat food, and it's like, and it gets like 2 million views or whatever. And I'm like, I don't understand why. If that's what you're into, I hope this is pleasing to you in a way. I don't know. That just sounds really weird, so let's move on. Favorite animal. Since I am, you know, my age, you know, 21. What was that? Since I am, I guess, an adult, or at least a young adult, if you want to put it that way. Since I am in that age range, you get to that point where you're just like, animals are animals, and you don't really have a favorite. I guess maybe, like, you have a preference over other animals, like you have a preference over, I don't know, dogs over elephants or something. I don't know. But I guess I've gotten to that point where I just don't really care. But I know for sure, I'm just gonna mention this, Ellie's favorite animal is an elephant. Let me see if I can give you an example. Yeah, this cute little adorable thing. Can you see that? It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Anyway, but yeah, that's that, I guess. That's favorite animals. I don't really have one. I mean, I'm more of a, like, I guess if you want to put it this way, a dog person or a cat person. Like, if you were to choose a cat or a dog for, you know, a pet, I would probably choose a dog. Dogs. Sorry, I heard something. And then question number thing for 27 says, what are your plans for tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I don't really have, like, a definitive plan for tomorrow. I mean, of course I'll go on my run, as I do every morning, or at least try to. Depends if I'm up or not, like if I'm out when we wake up. But I guess my plan for tomorrow, I guess, is just to do some exercise. Sorry, I heard person. But yeah, just, I guess, do exercise, go on a run, chill on Instagram, chill on Facebook, chill on YouTube. You know, that's what I do with my time. I am a productive person. I promise. Then number 34 says, biggest pet peeves. Oh boy. So you know those, we're gonna get into those, you know those moments where you're like, I was literally microwaving my ramen just earlier. So you know those people who, you know, microwave something, whatever it is, whether it be like chicken nuggets or reheating something or whatever, and, you know, like, they're heating it and going through its motions, blah, 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 blah. And then they stop it at, like, 2 or 1 second left. And I'm like, why? Just let it finish. Like, let it finish. It's just last second. You know, just give it its last second. Please. It bugs me so much. And then, like, it gets so annoying. And then those people who, you know, take something out, like, you know, because it doesn't need as much time, but then they leave it, like, it'll be like, they'll heat it for 4 minutes tops, and then they'll stop it at 2 minutes because they don't want to, like, overcook it, or they just want to see, like, if it's warm enough, and then they just kind of take it out, and they're like, alright, it's done, but then they don't clear the time on it. Like, that bugs me, because our microwave shows the time, and so if someone doesn't clear it, it just shows the last amount of time that it needed to cook instead of the time. So when I look at it, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's already 2 o'clock. But then someone's like, no, just clear it. And I'm like, cleared it. And then, like, it's like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So just those little things really get to me. Those are my pet peeves. So don't do that when you're around, because I will fight you. My biggest worry currently, I think right now, well, okay, so it's not really a worry, but more of, like, I guess it is a worry. I call it a concern. I'm concerned about Ellie's new job. Of course, I know she's gonna do great, but, like, if one of us, you know, whether it be the littles, Grace and Piper, of course Grace is like 12, but I still kind of call her a little, but then Piper is an age slider, which means, you know, his age range is 4 to 8 years old, and a 4 to 8 year old don't really know what it's like to have a job, because they don't have to worry about that. So that's my biggest worry right now, is when Ellie does start her job, and then all of a sudden one of the littles pops out, and doesn't know what to do. That's my biggest worry right now. But of course, we haven't started our job yet. Ellie hasn't started yet. But I just hope that doesn't have to be something, I don't know, to dwell on, I guess. Yeah. Okay, number 32 says, description of the boy I like. I don't really like anyone right now. Like, in that way. Like, I don't know. I don't like anyone as of right now. I don't have an attraction to someone right now. So I can't really do any of that. Unless you're counting actors. Then we can go down that road. But other than that, no, I don't think so. But anyway, but I don't think it's going down that road, so no. Number 20, favorite flavor of ice cream, vanilla. That was easy. Number 40, most traumatic experience. Most traumatic experience. I'm not going to share that. I'm sorry. But no. Number 1. Oh boy. It's the question I think everyone fears. Well, some people fear it, some people don't. Sexual orientation. It's kind of funny. Because I don't know, kind of like fluid in a way, but at the same time I'm not. Like, I'll like anybody really. But I think men and women are just kind of my, men and women. About it. Because since I'm non-binary, I don't know, I just kind of don't see that. Anyway. I don't know if that's really an answer, but I guess men and women, sexual orientation, I'm kind of there. 37, number of kids I want in the future. Okay. So, I found out recently, by recently I probably mean just like a few days ago, when me and Ellie were working out, I guess, kind of our, like, not really differences, but like we were just kind of working through our issues, our concerns and whatnot. I found out that, well, we found out together that I don't age, like I'm stagnant, I guess. I don't age in the traditional sense. So next year I'll just be 21 still. 10 years from now, I'll still be 21. So, with that in mind, if I were to have kids, or at least a kid, that my child would age without me. I don't know if you can see my face. But my child would, age without me. So, with that in mind, I would always be 21 in a sense. I would always be just that age. Of course, like, my mind will develop and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll learn things, but if I were to have a child, that child would grow older than me. And I kind of don't want that. And since we're in a system, we'll have to talk about it. I don't know. So, just as of right now, I don't really want any children. I already have Piper. Piper is my nephew. My sister in the system, my blood sister, my biological sister, my sister in the system is Elizabeth. I almost forgot her name. Wow. Good job. But Elizabeth is my sibling, and so Piper is her child. And so since I already have a nephew, or at least a child figure in my life, along with Grace, then I really don't need, another, in a sense. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad we can get along. But yeah, that's just my view on it. What I hated the most about school. Well, it was kind of like what I hated the most in school. So, like, if you were in school, you'd be hated. Wow. Okay. If you are in school, it would be what I hate the most about school. But if you were in school and you were to graduated, or, whatever you're doing right now, then it would be what I hated the most in school. So, for me, what I hated the most. I hated... See, it's between like, the history class. It's between history class and English class. Because I hated those two immensely. Like, no joke, I hated those subjects in school. I don't know if it was talking about subject-wise or just in general. I guess I also hated just the fakers in the school, who always pretended, hey, my life is amazing. And I'm just like, no, it ain't. Like, nobody's life is that perfect. I mean, maybe it is for you, but not everyone feels that way, and you should keep that to yourself. Anyway. Okay, and then 2 more. I haven't touched my food at all. That's really bad. Not the food. It's really bad that I ignored my food for that long time. It's still warm, which is really cool, but I'm horrible. I can't multitask. Number 36, who my best friends are. So, as of right now, I can say 2 main people right now, and I hope no one else gets mad if they're not considered my best friend. It's because I just don't know them as well. But yeah, my 2 main best friends, I guess, are Sasha. They will know, you will know, she will know. She will know that I'm mentioning her. Of course, I'm not going to say her real name, but just Sasha, if you're watching, we're best friends. Or at least I think we're best friends. Are we best friends? Let me know. Hit me up. Let me know if we're best friends. And Kimo. Odd name, I know. Don't judge. But yeah. Heyo, Sasha and Kimo, you're my best friends. I hope we're best friends. Anyway, and then 49, the last one. My relationship with my parents. So, I don't know if it means Ellie's parents or mine, like my biological parents, I guess. Biological. But my relationship with my actual parents were not ideal, so we're not really going to talk about that. We're not going to go into detail. Just know that it was horrible between both of them, so I don't know what else to tell you. But with Ellie's parents, they don't know about us as a system. They just know Ellie is Ellie, and they don't know anything else. So they just think she's singular, I guess you could put it that way. So yeah, that's our relationship with people. But yeah, those were the questions from my little book and from other people that I asked. So yeah, this was interesting. It was very interesting. Oh, but I just want to mention, just in case it was talking about any boy that I like, whether it be actor, or real person, I guess. Real person. My description of my boy is, I'm not going to give a description, I'm just going to tell you the name, Chris Pratt. My God, he is a beautiful human being. And I would like to love him. Chris Pratt, let me love you. Please. Please. Let me love you. Can that be a thing? If you're watching. He's probably not watching. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this very interesting questionnaire and eating ramen. Thank you for watching, and I hope all of you have a good day. Great day, night, wherever you are. Evening, pre-evening. Yes, pre-evening is a thing. It's at 4:30. Have a good morning, afternoon, noon, pre-evening, evening, night, wherever you are. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, I forgot. Bye.